Is good, everybody? Jay Spoke back another video, and this video is pretty special. I'm not gonna lie, because after this game, we're gonna be able to pick up an amazing player that's gonna upgrade our squad by a tremendous amount. And I talked about it in a couple of my videos that I might go for this player, but I'm gonna keep it hush hush for now, just for the suspense, I guess. But yeah, this is our last game until we can get our final Invincible piece from these challenges, and we're gonna pick up an amazing player. And I can't wait. We're not gonna do a gameplay this video, but we are gonna show me getting him in the exchange, adding him to the team. We'll go into shoot around with him in this video, and then probably tomorrow I will have a video up for a gameplay with him. So, man, I'm super excited for this guy to join the squad. But either way, we can just talk basketball. The NBA draft is going on right now. Cooper Flag went #1. That's not surprising to anybody. He went #1. Dylan Harper went #2 to San Antonio, which is interesting because I didn't know if they were going to take him or not, because I feel like they're super guard heavy. They've got Castle and Vassell. It's just like, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Dylan Harper is very good, but at the same time, are they going to try and move one of their guards? Like, what's the vision here? I'm not really seeing it right now. They probably have a whole plan. And what do I know about these GMs and all these people working for these NBA teams? Absolutely nothing. I just see it as a fan and my opinions. That's about it. But yeah, Cooper Flag to the Mavericks. I mean, I think they were talking about how they're going to be a contender. I'm not sure if they're really going to be a contender. I mean, Kyrie, Clay, AD, Cooper Flag, Lively, and Gafford is definitely a really good squad. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Kyrie fan. I'm a huge AD fan. Klay Thompson, not so much. You could probably guess why, right? But watching Luka and the Mavericks last year in the finals, and watching Gafford and Lively, I think Lively was a rookie last year. He was so young, and he's insanely good. So the Mavericks could be contending. The only issue is the West is so tough. Like, the Rockets just picked up KD and or traded for KD, I should say, and they were already the #2 seed. You know what I mean? I chose in my bracket to beat the Warriors. That didn't end up happening. I think that series went 7 games, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I still think that Houston was a better team. They were just inexperienced and stuff like that. And I think the West is going to be pretty stacked next year. They're talking about how the East is going to be like wide open next year. I don't really agree with that. Like, you have New York. They're not really going to make any changes. They were a really good squad. Indiana, I mean, without Halliburton, who knows how long he's going to be out with that torn Achilles. Like, I don't know if they're really going to be... they'll still be a good team, don't get me wrong. They have amazing role players, but, like, without your star player, like, how good are you going to be? You know what I mean? Boston, yes, Tatum tore his Achilles as well, and he's hurt. He's going to be out for a while, too. But, like, Boston is still an insanely good team. And the offseason just started, and they already dumped KP and Drew Holiday, which were huge contracts, by the way. Which opens up, like, that means they're not in that second apron anymore. They cannot keep paying Drew Holiday as much as he was making, and KP just same thing. So dumping those 2 big contracts was absolutely massive for the Boston Celtics. I've seen trade rumors about Jaylen Brown and Derek White. Now, I think that they would be stupid to trade Jaylen Brown and Derek White. The thing about Jaylen Brown is Jaylen Brown, obviously. Like, he's their Finals MVP, whether you like it or not. I don't know. Should it have been Tatum? Maybe. Whatever. But Derek White is arguably the best role player in the league, like the best non-star player in the league. You know what I mean? But yeah, with Derek White being that good, and I think the only player that can really come to comparison with him as being like the best non-star player or role player in the league is Alex Caruso. But that's about it. It's those two, and like they're in a tier of their own. Like they're the LeBron Jameses of like role player. You know what I'm saying? It's Cleveland. I mean, Cleveland went through some injuries. I'm not saying. I mean, I thought Cleveland was going to go all the way. They got injured. I think it was a big deal. I think that's the reason they probably lost. I mean, Donovan Mitchell was going crazy. Darius Garland had that great toe sprain or whatever it was, which I've had foot injuries before. And anything with your feet and your toes, it's not fun, especially playing basketball. Like it's really hard on your body. Basketball's hard on your body the way it is when you have an injury, especially on your feet. When you're on your feet running, planting, sprinting, like the whole time, like it's that much worse. You know what I mean? It's really uncomfortable, a really uncomfortable feeling. You have those teams that are pretty established, and then you have like the bottom 4 seeds or bottom 3 seeds that are just obviously not as good. Those top 4 seeds, I think they're pretty locked in. I'm not gonna lie. Orlando is another team. They had to play Boston this year, which is like this year in my bracket I didn't think anyone was gonna beat Boston or OKC, and that is the final shot. I'm so excited. I have really good size, but this guy's gonna add even more size. I need a player from this festival, and we're gonna go check that out right now and see who it is. Ralph Sampson. As you can see, we've got. It just showed me opening up 2, right? Yes. All right, let's go. Let's back in and go back in. Or let's back out and go back in. That's more like it. There we go. So we see we need 2 more pieces. Boom, boom. This is a lot of Invincible pieces, so whoever's watching this, if you could like this, comment, you know, whatever. This is a lot of it. I could have gotten so many things with these 25 Invincible pieces, but this Ralph Sampson is easily worth it. Let's lock it in right there, and we should have Ralph Sampson on the squad. I think that we're gonna have to push him to the bench. My Tim Duncan, man, this is one of my favorite cards I've been using this year. He's so good. I don't like, look at that, 220 games played. Like, this is one of my favorite cards all year. 7'4", 99 everything. You guys don't need to see that. 12 legend badges include Posterizer, Rise Up, Aerial Wizard, Hook Specialist, Post Fade Phenom, Post Lockdown, Box Up Beast, Rebound Chaser, Paint Prodigy, Post Up Poet, High Flying Denier, Paint Controller. Absolutely a demon right here, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm really excited to use this card. We're gonna get a gameplay out, not tonight. I don't want to finish watching that draft and stuff, but hopefully tomorrow get Ralph Sampson issue. But let's hop in the shoot around and check out the SIG and, you know, the jump shot and stuff like that. As you can see, hot zones from everywhere. Oh my gosh. So no Stevie, which, I mean, he's 7'4", but I was not expecting him to even have it behind the back, if I'm being honest. Trey Escape, or Kemba Escape. Trey or Kemba, I get a mix. I think that's Kemba. Kawhi behind the back. Yep, that's Kawhi behind the back. So Kemba Escape, Kawhi behind the back. He's got the hardened step back, which all Invincibles have, or I can't span him behind the back. I think it's because it's hezzy. Yeah, he's got a bad hezzy. Yeah, it's not good. Yep. So if you are going to use this behind the back, you should cross over first instead of going same side hezzy. You know what I mean? Like boom, boom. Like you gotta go right, left, and then right. You can't go right if the ball's in his right hand. Like his hezzy's not that good. See what he does? See what I'm saying? But let's check out the jumper in. Oh my. This card, man. This card. This jumper's absolute chicken 7'4" guy? And this player build's massive. Like, Wemby is 7'4". He looks way bigger than Wemby in game, I'm not gonna lie. That looks like Sexton upper, I'm not sure. Let me hop on 2GetDB quick and check out what his jump shot actually is, because I need to know. That is Kemba escape with Kawhi behind the back, the hard step back. Yeah, this card's cracked, I'm not gonna lie. On my career, I used Darius Garland base on my guard for a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, it's a really good base. Not talked about that much, I'm gonna be honest. But he's got a guard jumper, man. At 7'4", I can't time. And you guys know, Sexton upper's probably the best in the game. I might add Satellite, I'm not gonna lie. With the Pro 2 leaner on the 7'4"? Oh yeah, this card's cracked, I'm not gonna lie. Can't wait to get a gameplay with this card, dude. He looks like he's 8 foot out there, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm super excited to get a gameplay out for this card. Like I said, the next couple days, I might be busy tomorrow. But either way, I'm gonna get a gameplay out with him soon, very soon. The latest will be Friday. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.